Luchar por los derechos humanos ahí donde se ha perdido a la humanidad a mitad de la guerra ha sido la vocación de Oleksandra Matviichuk, abogada ucraniana que hoy está presente en Hey Festival 2024. Thank you very much, Oleksandra, for this interview. So what has it been like for you to fight for human rights amid such difficult situations that Ukraine is going through from the Center for Civil Liberties?
I have a feeling that I have to protect people and human dignity in a situation when the law doesn't work. Because Russian troops deliberately shelling residential buildings, schools, churches, museums, and hospitals. They're attacking evacuation corridors. They're torturing people in infiltration camps. They forcibly taken Ukrainian children to Russia in order to bring them up as Russians. They abducting, robbing, raping, and killing civilians in the occupied territories.
You're founder of the Center for Civil Liberties in 2007, and in 2022 you won the Nobel Prize. What's your perception of the world of international institutions towards the Ukrainian-Russian conflict?
The problem is that current international system of peace and security can't protect people against authoritarianism and the wars. And before, it was visible for people in Syria, in Sudan, in Myanmar, in Nicaragua, in Afghanistan. But now it's become obvious to all people, regardless where they live. And there is a clear reason for such situation. This UN system was built in past centuries by victorious states after the Second World War. And these victorious states provide for themselves irrational indulgences. This means that we have to change this international system for peace and security and to make it effective.
So to what extent do you consider nation states and law systems are obsolete? Is that the case? What allowed this road to what paved this road to somehow not guarantee human liberties and human rights in the world? We've seen the rise of many regimes that don't seem to be really democratic.
We are losing freedom in the world. According to the official data, 80% of people in the world live in non-free or partially free societies. It means that only 20% of people in the earth have a real right to vote. For whom they want to vote, have a real right to say what they want to say, have a real right to believe to the God which they want to believe.
What's the future for the conflict? How do you foresee the protections of human rights in the Ukraine?
Let me tell that it's not just Ukrainian problem how this war will end. Because this is not just a war between two states. This is a war between two systems, authoritarianism and democracy. International community have started to take real care, like Mexico. Mexico stand on neutral position. I respect the foreign policy of Mexico, but you can't be neutral to violation of human rights. You can't be neutral to human suffering. You can't be neutral to break of international law because it's not neutrality, it's indifference.